Secretary of State Antony Blinken finally sat down in Beijing with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. The high-stakes meeting is an effort to reset relations after the Chinese spy balloon flew over the U.S. This was the first visit to China since 2018. As Madeline Rivera reports, the talks could set the stage for a summit between Xi and Biden later this year.
Good afternoon.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Chinese leader Xi Jinping trying to bridge the gap between the two countries in the face of steep challenges.
I hope that through this visit, Mr. Secretary, you will make more positive contributions to stabilizing China-U.S. relations.
The wide-ranging talks address the global flow of synthetic drugs, human rights violations in China, and the war in Ukraine. Blinken says they have not seen evidence of China providing weapons to Russia, but they're still worried.
What we do have ongoing concerns about, though, are Chinese firms, companies, that may be providing technology that Russia can use to advance its aggression in Ukraine.
Relations between Washington and Beijing hit a new low earlier this year after the military shot down a suspected Chinese spy balloon flying over the U.S. The U.S. hopes Monday's high-stakes talks stem the downward spiral.
We have made progress, and we are moving forward. But again, I want to emphasize, none of this gets resolved with one visit, one trip.
But several Republican leaders are skeptical of China's intentions.
And we need them to take off the golden blindfolds and to accurately assess the risks of continuing to do business with a genocidal regime that could provoke a war at any second.
That was Madeline Rivera reporting. Blinken acknowledges the two sides were not able to agree on one key issue, reopening direct military channels of communication, which he says the U.S. will keep working on.
This morning, NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg announced Ukraine will not be invited to a high-profile summit in July. Stoltenberg said discussions continue regarding Ukraine's bid to join NATO. He also says member states have to agree when the time is right. Ukraine's leader Volodymyr Zelensky has been pressing for a time frame on when that could be. NATO recently invited Finland and Sweden to join. One of the world's most active volcanoes lit up the night sky once again.